Hello, Scorpio. We are about to enter Pisces season, which is the season of really taking a deep, dark look at ourselves. And it's like ego death season, right? Where we reflect on what we could change, what we could do better. Now, what I'm actually seeing happening within the collective is that everybody is not looking at themselves. We're not looking internally, but we are easily able to spot what's wrong with everybody else around us, right? We are projecting our shit onto everybody else, and I've had enough of it. And so I've decided to call some of it out, right? So this could potentially get me cancelled, or it could potentially help somebody, right? So in this reading, I am going to be calling out whatever I see in the collective Scorpio energy, and you only take what resonates with you. Some of it may resonate, some of it may not. If it doesn't resonate, great. And if it does resonate, even better, because although it might hurt your feelings a little bit, Scorpio, although, you know, you're a Scorpio, you wouldn't tell anybody if I actually hurt your feelings. If it hurts your feelings, then there's something there to be looked at, right? If you get defensive, if it triggers something within you, have a look at it, okay? That's why we're here. We're here for personal growth. We're not here to project our shit onto everybody around us, and we're all doing it. I am not absent of that, right? I'm in it too. Okay. All right. So let's go. Also, I'm not going to be censoring myself or anything in this video. I'm not coming through love and light. We're just getting straight to what's coming through, okay? So if you are not in an emotional space where you can receive something that is potentially critical of you, please don't watch this video. Please click out now. Otherwise, here we go. Okay, Scorpio. Show me Scorpio, please. Show me Scorpio. For my Scorpios. Okay, we got dirty money. Heart fog. What else? Zero fucks. Okay. What else do we have for Scorpio? Trashed. Fed up. Petty. Scorpio's always a little petty, right? You know my little petty Betty Scorpio. High road. What else for Scorpio? Numbing, and that wants to come out too. Why you want extra ones? Why do you want extra ones? Scorpio, you want extra. Okay, we're gonna do a little extra for Scorpio, right? Okay, let's go. Dirty money, illegal activities, thievery, laundering. What's happening here? Right, so you get to choose, right? You have a look, and if it doesn't resonate with you, perhaps it's still happening around you and it's somebody else. Is it you or is it them? But first, look at, is it me? It's easy to go, oh, that can't be me, but just some introspection. Have a think about it, right? If it's not yours, don't take it on. If it is yours, then, you know, have a look. Okay, dirty money, illegal activities, thievery, laundering. What is this energy? Okay, so this is an energy of doing whatever it takes in order to get where it is that you need to be, right? Willing to do anything. You're moving forward, and it doesn't matter at what cost. You will do whatever it takes. I'm hearing that song. Whatever it takes. Feel the adrenaline in my veins. Okay. So you're not afraid to disappoint somebody at this stage in your life, okay? Because I have to do what I have to do for me, and I don't care how that makes you feel. All right? Cool. You don't care who's disappointed. You're not going to disappoint yourself. Heart fog, mixed emotions, unclear feelings, wishy-washy. So you're acting like you are clear in your decision, but really you're not. You're actually angry about certain decisions that you have to make at this time, Scorpio. You're mad. You've got a little bit, you're making decisions out of spite, and you're not admitting it to yourself, right? Okay, so you're a little bit bitter about something, and you're making some sort of decision in order to get yourself ahead financially or whatever it is that you need to do, and you're mad about having to be forced into making this decision. So you're coming across like a Queen of Swords, like, I'm solid, this is what I have to do, but then you're mad about having to do it, right? Zero fucks. Disregard, unfazed, unbothered. You're acting like you're unbothered about a certain financial situation or outcome or how something turned out, but you are completely bothered, that you are completely stressed about your finances. Otherwise, you wouldn't need to make the decisions that you're making right now. You wish that you could make decisions from your heart space. You wish that you didn't have to upset people. You wish that you didn't have to be in this energy of win at all costs. You wish you didn't have to disappoint anybody, but sometimes you have to disappoint somebody because you have no other option. Trashed, rejection, taken out the trash, kick into the curb. What is this? Ooh. Honey. All right. Scorpio, you actually want to stay in a bad situation, right? There's part of you, so you're like, I give up on this, I'm throwing this out, I'm kicking this to the curb, this is no good for me, I don't care who it upsets, right? This is your energy, right? It's front energy. It's front energy, Scorpio. You want to stay in this situation. You low-key want to stay in this turbulent situation. You don't want to make this decision, but you feel like you're left with no other choice and you're completely forced to make this decision. So you have no other choice than to give up because you're completely exhausted and you're quitting. You're giving up, right? You're not doing it from a space of empowerment. You were doing it from a space of, I've got nothing left to give this situation. Fed up. I'm over it. I'm not having it. I'm completely frustrated. I feel like, look at this image. Like, I feel like you're going crazy in this situation. You have to get out. You have to do what you have to do for your own sanity, for your own peace of mind. But yeah, you're like, I don't give a fuck about this. I don't care what you feel. Like, I'm so unbothered. You're so bothered. You're so bothered, Scorpio. Sorry, Scorpio, but you bothered. Right? Because outside influences clouding your judgment. You're so confused. You don't even know what to do. Okay, what else? You've got so many opportunities. You've got so much opportunity or potential to make money, right? To generate income. This is to do with something to do with income here, right? For better opportunities for yourself. You have so many places you could be because you've got great energy. You know this about yourself, and you don't want to make these decisions because you wanted it to work in this previous situation. You didn't want it to come to an end. You didn't want it to go as far as it did, and it went too far. Then you have petty, immature, small-minded, insignificant drama. Okay. What is petty? So you're going somewhere where you can work with somebody that you can work with. This could be like like a workspace or something like that. Could be like, you know, a partner, but you need to go somewhere where you're supported, where you can collaborate with people. I feel like people are just, they don't see the vision, like they cause drama over nothing. But obviously, like, if you're, like, I don't know, did something even that drastic happen here, Scorpio? Or are you just so exhausted of, like, small petty shit over time? Are you making a mountain out of a molehill here, Scorpio? High road, unbothered, brushing it off, moving past it. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Again, I'm unbothered. What you've got, I give 0 fucks and I'm unbothered. I'm just taking the high road. I'm choosing myself. Okay. But you're not feeling empowered, though. You're feeling fucking exhausted, right? Be real with yourself. Yeah, okay. You're making an impulsive decision here out of anger, right? But you're pretending that it's not that. Okay, I feel like with better communication, something could have been resolved here. I feel like there was a hostility, arguments that could have been better resolved with better communication. But perhaps you didn't have the ability to communicate because you were too exhausted to communicate what it is that you need from somebody. Numbing, yeah. I feel like you're numbing by running away from something. Self-medicating, drinking away problems, distracting with substances, right? You could be using some sort of substances. Yeah, 4 of Wands, okay? So you don't want to leave this situation, Scorpio. You don't want to leave this. You're acting like you do. You want things to come together. You want something to work out in the previous chapter. Just admit that. Right? What is throwing hands? It's some sort of arguments here. Hostility, disagreements, animosity, conflict, fighting. You don't want to go back to where there's fighting because you can't handle that anymore. Right? But your energy's like checkmate. Checkmate. What if I leave the situation? What then? What if I'm better than this? What if I take the high road and take my business elsewhere or take my talents, skills, and abilities elsewhere? What then? Then checkmate, I win. What are you trying to win? What are you trying to win here? What are you trying to win here, Scorpio? You don't want someone to get away with something, so you're like up in the ante. Scorpio. Yeah, don't fuck with the Scorpios. Scorpios take shit too far, right? I feel like that's what you're about to do. You're about to take something too far, Scorpio. Alright, that's just a natural thing that Scorpio does, right? Then we have last straw. Yeah. Last straw. Limitations, breaking point, overwhelmed. Yeah, you are at breaking point, right? But I feel like you might need some time to simmer down, Scorpio, before you do something crazy. Before you take things a little too far. Before you get a little too petty, right? You need a break is what you need, Scorpio. You need a break. Don't escalate something to all escalation. Don't like mountain out of a molehill. I'm not saying that it wasn't a big thing that happened, but it seems to me like there was a bunch of petty things that led up to an intense amount of pressure that made you make a choice like, I don't give a fuck about this anymore, but you totally do. You totally give a fuck. You totally care. You wish this would have worked out. You didn't want to have to leave this. You would have stayed in this situation, like, if you could have. If you weren't so emotionally exhausted, right? What is self-limiting, feeling inadequate, fearing failure? You just want to find yourself again. Okay, you've lost yourself. You've lost yourself here, Scorpio. Slay, succeeding, on point, killing it, dominating competition, because you know that you have the ability to move into this energy, and you've overexpressed your energy somewhere in this previous chapter. Now you're like, I'm moving on from this. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. It's avoidant. Your energy's avoidant, Scorpio. Right? You've gone cold on somebody. You've shown them the dark Scorpio, right? That dark Scorpio that lingers underneath. Just be mindful, Scorpio, that you don't do, like, take some time out. Go away somewhere, like, book a weekend away, decompress. You need a minute away from everybody to gather your thoughts, because you'll potentially do something stupid, right? Just be mindful. You're mad. You're big mad. And you pretend like you're not. You can only like keep that under the surface for so long, right? You're trying to find yourself. Allow yourself to disconnect from all the energies that are consistently pulling on you. Don't pretend that you don't give a fuck when you do. When you disconnect, emotions are going to come up. You're going to feel some type of way. You might have a great big purge and release something, and allow that to come up. As it comes up, allow yourself to feel your feelings, because right now you're numbing out these feelings about the fact that you actually want to return to this previous place, or you want to go home. Like, I'm hearing, like, I want to go home. I want to be able to celebrate with these people. I want to come together with these people. This actually is really hurting my feelings, but I'm going to pretend like it's not. I'm going to pretend like I'm taking the high road. Like, checkmate, motherfucker, is what this is giving. Like, oh yeah, you're going to screw me over. I can screw you over 10 times more, and I know that you will. And I know, Scorpio, that you're ready to take this too far, right? You're about to do something you can't come back from. Be careful, Scorpio. Much love.